Okay, exercise 2. The management said it was important for her to undergo health and safety training. The management insisted that she undergo a health and safety training. So here we are dealing with the subjunctive, so there is no s at the end with the verb. And I explained this in previous tests, so if you're carefully watching my tests, then you should probably know how subjunctive works. And we also explained this in class, so you should be familiar with this by now. If not, you can Google around and make sure you know why there is no s with subjunctive, or there is no inflection in verbs with subjunctive. I wish they had told me the truth. I would sooner they had told me the truth. Here we are dealing with a situation that's in the past, and we have two nouns, so we have the subject and the object. So two people, as I used to say, or as I basically still stick to that principle. So yeah, remember about two people in the sentence, the subject and the object, and that means that we need to usually go one step back in time when we do these sort of sentences. We go from present simple to past simple, and from present perfect to past perfect when we have two people in the sentence, subject and the object. You should really start taking care of yourself now. It's time you started taking care of yourself. He sounds convincing. He may know what he is talking about. He sounds as though he knows what he is talking about. Unfortunately, I am not as agile as I used to be. If only I were as agile as I used to be. Okay, fantastic. And now let's move on to exercise 2. To do this, we need to make the page a bit smaller and wrap the text up a little bit. Okay. I was in high spirits when I learned that I finally got a job commensurate to my qualifications. Or with my qualifications. So it's commensurate with my qualifications. Let me just see what was on the previous page. No, it's in high spirits and it's commensurate to my qualifications, czyli współmierna do moich kwalifikacji. Poor families are exempt from paying some taxes and are eligible for favorable loans. Exercise number 3. I'm really baffled by your constant craving for chocolate. Nobody in our family has a sweet tooth. How can you account for your behavior? Have you been under lots of stress recently? I need to exercise on a regular basis. I am out of practice at the moment. You don't have to attend to probably 2. We need to check with the second option. They are just trying to appeal to your feelings. Yes, so you don't have to attend to what they say. They're just trying to appeal to your feelings. Fantastic. It was love at first sight. They are still very fond of each other. He has been suspicion for 2 months, but the police failed to arrest him. He has been under suspicion and he is still at large. To znaczy, że jest na wolności. On behalf of our commercial department, I regret to inform you that we are temporarily out of stock. Irrespective of the period of sun exposure, the population of plant may still be deficient in vitamin D. Deficient in, irrespective of. Okay, so I think that will wrap up this section, and we'll be back with the exercise 4 and probably 5 in the next video.